And just like that, we are back with another video in another airport. And it's safe to say we've already had an eventful morning. I don't know what it is about airports and my crotch, but they don't get along. I've already got strip search, and not only that, they had to search all of my food, but we've made it, we are through, and now we are gone for 2 straight weeks. First, we're getting ready to travel to Pittsburgh to take on North Americans, where I earned my IFBB Pro card, and now I have an opportunity to put 5 clients on stage to do the same. And then, fast forward, in 1 more week, we are flying all the way across country to Seattle to step on stage to compete once again to earn that Olympia qualification. And we are battling it out against some dogs. So now, we gotta kind of hurry up, get to the gate, get a meal in, meal timing, nothing will be sacrificed while traveling. We have the itinerary set out from now for the next 2 weeks. And now all we focus on is executing, enjoying the process, and making sure that my clients are at ease. And again, enjoying this. I don't know if it's just me, but I can swear airplane bathrooms are getting smaller and smaller. But we have a weird goal on this flight, and that is to go to the bathroom at least 2 times within a 2-hour flight. So your boy has his water on deck. Where I'm currently sitting on the airplane does not help with me being that guy, having to ask people to move, and then I'm eating meals on the airplane. So you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Bodybuilding and traveling is not the easiest situation, but we make it work. Praise the Lord. I can't help but lose control. One more night, I'm on the road. Those eyes, I can't take it. I'm about to sell my soul. So I am definitely one of those people who get up on an airplane as soon as we land with the thought process of everybody else is going to move faster because of it. I'm that guy. Take me away. Make me wanna pray. This is the first time this has ever happened to me in an airport. The bags actually beat us to the carousel. Everybody's gone. And we didn't even wait. We literally just walked from the plane directly to here. So, Pittsburgh Airport, I'll give you guys some credit. This is efficiency.
Certain things I go through in my mind says it's time, let it show. If you see a star, let it shine, let it glow. You think that I can't survive on my own, so I'll walk through life on my own.
Alright, so right now I'm looking at you mainly to see if I can hit you with more food, to be honest with you, without sacrificing any detail. Because keep in mind, you will be less detailed today than you will be tomorrow. That's the whole point of it. Take a second, let's run through some rounds. Good, breathe it out. There it is, right there. Good, wrist. Good. I'm gonna control you, so when I say face the curtains, I want you to get uncomfortable for a little bit. Swear.
I'm like super dizzy right now.
Is he thinking it's your water intake?
Yeah.
Alright, then I want you to drink all that water right now.
I'm not gonna say it was weird. It was weird, bro.
I'd rather. I can't have you falling out on stage. Drink the water. Take a second.
I'm super shaky.
Take a second.
Like all day. Is it the water?
It's the water. 100%. We're a little bit more aggressive with the water cut this year, or this time around. But
I started feeling the gym yesterday. Really, that's where I felt like I was like, holy shit, something. Well, it's shaking for the breathing.
Like you said, man, like at this point in bodybuilding, whether you're natural or enhanced, this is no matter. So this is all of it. I do not want you passing out. This is that point that no matter what, it gets a little unhealthy. You know, getting this low body fat, especially for how long you've been this low body fat. The thing is, like, getting to this point isn't necessarily the hard part. It's living in this point. That's when things start to get a little questionable. Good. Face the judges. There it is, right there. Good. Come on, come on. You're going to do your last go around. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Let me get in more water.
I think I can't catch my breath. It's been like 2 days of that. It's really bad. I don't know what the fuck's happening. I can't breathe.
This is the raw side of bodybuilding. It's not always pretty. You guys see the shreds on Instagram. You guys see the likes, the comments, but what you're witnessing right now is that raw reality. And like I said, it's not comfortable getting in this position and putting your body through this. You know, it takes a special kind of individual to embrace this amount of suck in order to reach a goal. And I'll say this, man, I've never seen this man work as hard as I've been witnessing over these past 24 plus weeks. It's been absolutely insane. And like I said, fall down like you're doing now, stand the fuck back up and get back to work.
Up in only the last like 2.5 weeks, dramatically worse than I felt any other show I've done. But that difference equals, you can see it because of that difference in look, right? Directly correlates to the difference of how I'm feeling.
And what would you say the biggest difference between having a coach compared to being self-coached?
The biggest difference is the spice in the moments where you have that influx of stress. Or if you have a 187 weigh-in 4 days ago, you should be 179, 178, and literally you're doing everything right. You're in your head. Just having the coach, if and only if you as the athlete, when you choose your coach, you put the trust there, and it's like you cannot second guess yourself. That's everyone's fucking problem. They commit to something, but then they start. There's always other options. There's always that other cardio. There's always this or that or that person. And you start talking about with your friends about it. No, if you put the trust, you put the fucking trust. Same with when you hire employees and managers. Okay, you put the trust and you trust them. You have their back no matter what, and that's what you sign up for. And if you're not going to do that, and if you're not going to be honest. Literally, if you're not honest with your, like, bro, like, when I text you, I have every fucking detail, and it's like, I'm gonna tell you. I'm just like,
even when you fuck up.
Even when I fuck up, I just better tell you, or else like I'm dying to myself. Man. I have like the roughest skin, bro. Like nothing affects it, like razors. And
I don't know how you're shaving that bald.
Yeah, I just like.
That's nuts to me, bro.
My skin's like alligator.
Okay. Now, is there a bug on my fucking hat? Ah!
I'm kidding.
Get a stand right now?
Yeah, he's getting his tan. I'm about to go over there and just hang out. He said it's gonna be a while. He's like, the line's really long.
Okay. Let me see if I can sneak back there. I know some people. How are you?
Good to see you.
You guys see like Sean's back there? You're that guy. You are that guy.
Hey, here.
Because you have a natural chest, but look how full your chest is. Standing there. As soon as you open your chest, I'm telling you, hold your front shot comfortably, and we can maximize your obliques. We can drop your shoulder. Like, bro, I know you don't feel like your chest is full standing here. Promise. But as soon as you open up, it flattens completely out. You know, just 3 years ago, I stepped on stage and earned my IFBB Pro card in this very same facility. The only difference is mine was a little bit different because it was during I don't know if I can say this word on YouTube, but it was during the virus year and we were actually in a tent, and it was like the only national show of the year, and that's why to date it's still the biggest national show of all time, because everybody just jumped into that show. But it's crazy to be here as a coach. This is where I actually turned my first athlete pro. Now I have an opportunity to be here in person and have more at bats to do just that again. You know, it's insane to see where team reform has grown from just starting 2 years ago to where we are now. 300 plus athletes, 4 coaches, and endless amount of opportunities and dreams coming true. You know, it's insane. You know, we have 12 overalls, and that's still a stat to me that is something it's hard to wrap my head around. We have 12 overalls in just this season alone, and we still have so much time. You know, I want this to be a reminder to anybody. If you have a goal, if you have a focus of one day being an entrepreneur, if you're scared to take that leap, take that leap. You never know where you're going to end up. Just 2 years ago, I was sitting behind a desk 9 to 5, had no idea what I wanted to do, but all I knew was I didn't want to do what I was doing. So I followed a passion, and that led me to coaching, and that led me to impacting lives, but more importantly, that led for them impacting my life, and I wake up every day with a smile on my face. So this for me is a full circle moment. I'm in the building that helped me start my bodybuilding career, and now I have an opportunity to do the same thing for my clients. So it's a special moment for me, and I'm just honored to be here with these 5 competitors, with this amazing group of people. And tomorrow we're gonna let all that hard work display on that stage. We're gonna have some fun while doing it.
How many times will I write these songs about you?
And just like that, it's show day. I feel like I've been saying that a lot for myself lately, but today I get to say it as a coach. We have a total of 3 competitors stepping on stage today, and we have another 2 stepping on stage on Saturday, which is why we're here for a full week. Today's Wednesday, so we have to stay all the way till Saturday to make sure that we are here for our clients who are in the bikini division. Now, we had to get up extremely early. As you guys can see, the sun is just getting up right now, because even though we have to be here for our clients, we also have to be here for ourselves. We are currently 10 days out from stepping on stage. So the only reason I still have an LA Fitness membership is for when I travel. So we're putting that to use today. We're going to crush a 50-minute cardio session, a training session in between prejudging and finals, and then find time somewhere between the madness to knock out another 30 minutes of cardio plus 10K steps throughout the day, which should be the easy part with all the running around I'm going to do. But again, it's a balancing act. We have to make sure that we are doing everything for our clients, but also everything for ourselves to maximize these next 10 days and maximize their experience for today.
What's going on?
You ready?
I'm ready for one, baby. I feel it. I can send my phone.
Thank you. Followed by 275, Jacob Moore.
And that is a wrap for prejudging. So we had 3 competitors step on stage in the men's physique division today, all placing first call outs, which is absolutely insane. So now we're gonna go back, eat a meal, get to the gym, finish off all of my prep responsibilities for the day before we come back for finals. But now I have to put all their meals together, be the coach, be the athlete, the balance that I love to do. But again, it is absolutely insane to just be in a position where Reform is actually having people step on stage to get a pro card. You know, it's insane. So I had a moment, you know, watching my guys up there, and this is hard to put into words. You know, there's still work to be done. There's still goals that we want to reach, and we know that we can. And there's things that we always want to tighten up to be the best versions of ourselves. But you know, sometimes you got to take a step back in order to see how far you've come. And I had one of those moments watching my guys on stage today.
You think that I can survive on my own, so I'll walk through life on my own. I'm a ghost. I'm not done when it comes. No, I won't run, won't hold my tongue. This is the end of me, you see me again, I guarantee. I'm not done, I won't run when my time comes. You think you've won, won't be denied the prize I see. Just leave a light on for me, 'cause I'm coming home. I think I can fly, everybody want a piece of that pie. Turn the oven on and bake your supply. Got some
And just like that, we are back for finals. So now we got to make sure that all of our guys are clear mentally, getting ready to go back on stage. A lot of times when it comes to these shows, a lot of decisions are made at prejudging, but in the same breath, there's still a lot of things that can be done in order to learn someone's body, maximize their look, and collect data for future shows. So as a coach, the job is never done, right? We deploy certain things in order to collect additional data. And again, that's what we're here for. We're gonna make sure that all of their hard work gets displayed and gets rewarded, because no matter what, man, if you walk away with a trophy, you walk away with nothing, there's still a lot you can take away. And one thing I will say is something that I have learned from my season personally, and something that I'm trying to instill in all of my clients: we come to win. We don't come for second place. But in the same breath, you learn a lot from taking an L, right? The cliche, an L is a lesson. I firmly believe that. And you guys know, we've taken, you know, quite a few in just this season, but that's truly made me a better bodybuilder. And same thing with my clients. If they don't get the results that they have hoped for, that can springboard them for a productive offseason, an efficient offseason, and one that's going to set them up for future successes. They were moving everyone
They were
around.
just looking at me, man. Everybody was like, no matter where I was, they kept looking. And I was, that's the first time I've ever seen, and like, I saw the eyes on fire, consistent, right?
And that's a good feeling.
And that was a good feeling.
100%. And again, no matter where you end, I am confident that it's going to be in a higher position than where you were. But regardless of where you end, bro, the physique that you brought today.
It was like a different person.
I talked to Tyler Manning, weirdly enough, in the bathroom after prejudging, and he said it. Same thing. He was like, "You coach Christian?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Best package you brought today, hands down." And I was like, "What do you think he needs to focus on a little bit more?" And he said, "A little bit more muscle, like density, right? And he wants to see the erectors in the back."
Lower back
That's like the main thing that he said. He was like, he wants to see the lower back glutes.
like upper glute shell, or no? Will that just literally lower
He
back?
said like lower back thickness, and that can separate it from a lot of people.
And that with not thickness, it's just like dense.
Like density, thickness isn't coming this way. This was insane, and I'm excited for you. I'm honored to be a part of it. But in the same breath, bro, I can't help but sit here and feel personally invested in your 10 goals of then knocking that one off. You know what I mean? Like.
Christian Guzman. Fourth place, number 218, Randy Estrada.
I got cookies out there for you.
Oh.
Let's go get them.
I love you, man.
Oh, you did it.
Proud of you.
Kinda, yeah, you did it. We did it.
Proud of you, man. Seriously.
2 in a row, 2.
Two.
That's not bad. Yeah.
At the most prestigious national shows of the year. I'm
Sounds
telling you,
better.
hear me when I say you will be a pro. I'm telling you that now. You have the
feel
work
like-
ethic, you have the look, you will be a pro.
Is 2 of my very first ever national shows ever, and I got hardware, got a trophy on both of them. Just fucking awesome, man. I feel really good. I feel like this is proof that I truly do belong. I am an athlete, man. It ain't just like I ain't just fucking around, messing around, doing too much stuff scattered all over. I'm focused. I do what I say I'm gonna do. I want you guys to do what you say you're gonna do. And that's the worst to live by, man. And when you do that, everything starts adding up. We're gonna add this to the list of small achievements, but we're fucking done. And it feels good.
It is currently 10:57 p.m., which means it's precisely 2 hours and 57 minutes past my bedtime. But small sacrifices for an amazing day. We just finished all of our client reverse plans who stepped on stage today. I always make it a priority to get it done within the first night so they have it, they see it, and while they're eating their fun foods over the next 48 hours, they know they have a plan and they have a plan of action to take following the fun. Take it from somebody who has had a little bit too much fun in the past, like definitely come to binge eating. It's just a small thing that I like to focus on as a coach to prioritize. And the tradition stays true. But with that being said, guys, it has been a long day. Getting up at 6 a.m., going to bed at what's likely is not going to be until 12. But it was a eventful, rewardful, and one of those days as a coach that I'm going to remember forever, man. You know, it's moments. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys taking in this moment with me, and there's going to be many more to come. We are approaching 10K subs, guys. 10K! It would mean the world, man. Subscribe if you're watching this, if you aren't already. Like, comment. All of those little things help so much more than you know. I read the comments, I see the love, I see the hate, and I appreciate it all. So with that being said, as always, I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.
What's going on, guys? Christian Guzman here. We are at Powerhouse Gym in Pittsburgh for my second show of the year. That's going to wrap up my season. Men's Physique, first year attempt in the pro card. Of course, because I brought my best package ever, over 10 plus years of competing last year with Alex as my coach, Team Reform for the first year ever, you know we came back the following year, 2023, to work together again. And I can say by far, I don't want to say by far, but we have the best package that we have ever brought. Even from the first show 4 weeks ago in Vegas to this show, which we placed top 5 in. My first call outs at my first ever national show, which is wild. But at the second show, just 4 weeks later, there's such a difference that we were able to bring. And honestly, like, if I could say the most helpful aspect of having Alex and team, it's Alex for me. He's my coach. For Alex, like, being there for me is honestly like those moments where really the last 2 weeks where you have like fluctuations, you have those like mental, just like everything gets in your head and there's nothing that you can do about it, whether you're a competitor, if you're a coach. Like, all of us feel those heightened, just like the stresses, and you having him there to like be able to level me out and be able to, like, from an outside perspective, like almost not calm you down, but give you a plan of action. And if you as a client just trust, I think that's the biggest thing. So many people, when they get coaches and they choose to hire somebody on, they don't actually put the trust there. That's been built between us. And like, literally, even if I, in my head, disagree with the method we're doing, I don't give a fuck because I signed up for this shit here. And I'm following this program because that is who I chose. And I'm not going to let all these thoughts in my head convince me otherwise. I'm going to follow the plan, stick to it. And if you do that, as a client, and you have a team like Reform behind you, you will succeed. It may not be the first time you try, it may not be, but you will succeed. Just out of one message to tell you guys is you are the factor that is going to decide whether you win or lose. You are. That's not anybody else. It's not the coach. It's you already staying true to your shit, already being honest with yourself, honest with your coach. That's a huge one. If you are, you will be in great hands. I promise. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Team Reform.